that's why I say we hand our children over to the authorities without fully understanding what's going on.
So at birth.
Not even, I mean, besides birth, I mean, when you take them to go get a license, they're 16. You know what I mean? So you didn't fully understand that contract. So you're taking your child to go fill out that contract.
Supposed to do, drive without a license? I know.
I'm about to say.
You know what?
I'm about to explain it.
Devil advocate
I know what this brother do. I know.
Listen. It's no regular conversations. You know what I mean?
I mean, but that's just what it is. We don't, because we don't teach them what we're signing under penalty of perjury.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I understand this brother
what
very
penalty
so.
of perjury is.
I know what this
you know
brother
what I'm saying?
does. I know who you are now. I mean, I've always known who you are now, but now I know what you. Now I really know this brother right here. I got it.
I like the fact if I say something to him and he be like, yeah, but. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, but apply that shit in the real world so you won't bust your head off.
Stupid.
I mean, you just have to know what to say.
Yeah, but nobody wins them in court cases like
That's
that.
That's not true. They won't let you see somebody win them in court cases.
Yeah.
Because if they let you see,
everybody
then
can see. You can apply this to the public.
Yeah, no, it's not that. Then everybody else feel they gonna come in and do that.
And to be fair, what he was saying too, not to just side with him, like that's the goal. Like if more people be like, man, they gonna win them in court, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fuel for everybody else. Like,
right.
But there's legal laws, and not laws, but that show you how to literally. That show you how to do this shit.
I respect it, but man, that sovereign shit don't get it here, man. Y'all know that. Every time I hear, I'm a sovereign citizen, they lock that motherfucker up and they go to jail.
Who's a sovereign citizen? You know some sovereign citizens?
I'm just saying, sometimes your vocabulary and the way you, it's like this nigga a sovereign citizen.
Who's a sovereign?
You don't sign no contracts. I don't got no license. I don't got no insurance. I am not driving. I'm traveling. That's just,
wow.
That's just how I'm like,
oh shit, I'm just like, you know that stuff? Oh man, fam.
He took a brother.
Why you ain't put us on? He know that stuff. Look, he know that. Look. He know that stuff.
I know. Let me say this. And I'm not even being funny about it because there are a lot of, like you said, and it's a great thing you said it because sometimes you can perjure yourself. You can put yourself into contracts that you're not even thinking that you're doing this. Like you said, you basically sometimes are signing yourself and your children up for failure and death.
That's all I was saying.
And I get it
about being aware. I don't know anything about a sovereign citizen.
But
I know about a sovereign.
Okay, but the sovereign or sovereign citizenship.
I don't know about no sovereign citizen.
Sovereign.
That's an oxymoron.
Okay, I'm sorry, sovereign. So and they have some of the same. And they have all the same beliefs. Certain contracts I don't have to go by because
No, you gotta go by every contract you sign. You gotta go by.
Yeah, but they believe in not signing anything.
No,
they live all the loopholes out. And I'm just saying,
you know a lot, fam.
It's true.
It's
true. It's true. And everything that they say is true. And everything is legal. Everything in legality terms is true what they say. But unfortunately, the laws that the U.S. and we live by doesn't foreshadow those things or see them as legal loopholes. Now, you might get a good lawyer, or you go to yourself and represent yourself, and you may get off. Yes, I agree. But the simple fact is that now they have, they inconvenienced you for the time. You still got these charges. You still got to go through all this paperwork and all these loopholes. Now, eventually, sometime you work that way. Okay, you're set free. And that's what I just mean by when you say, some of the things, I was like, this brother must be a sovereign because he don't abide by none of the laws that we live by. No, sometimes the way you speak it, that's
what
why I feel.
About me?
Yeah, because
I live in. You talking about?
No, I just.
All the laws.
I I never.
I respect the law.
I never, and I'm not dissing you. I just always felt you as a brother of that term, like look, man, I'm not gonna go by these laws and stuff that y'all live by.
No,
when it comes to like marriage and divorce and child support and I'm just saying you have the knowledge.
When you learn about that stuff, you kind of change your views about certain things.
And that's why I said your views is almost like a sovereign view.
I mean, but
you don't think so?
I'm sovereign.
Okay.
You're not sovereign?
Shit, no, bro.
Why not?
People kill me right now if they want to, man. Do what they want to do with you, man.
Who?
The crazy ill part is the two different sides of beliefs of it.
Who can do that?
And I know both sides, so that's ill to hear that. Yeah.
Who can do what they want to you?
It's stupid, yo.
Who the fuck can do what they want to you?
Man, listen here, man. I'm with you, brother.
Now, with me for what?
But
don't be with me. Explain to me who can just come
ain't that simple.
and do something
and
to
I
you.
get it. I get everything that you say. I just
wait.
I wasn't listening.
I'm asking a question,
no,
fam. I just want to know who can come and do anything to you.
I wasn't putting you down.
No,
I was just simply saying in the fact that like some people have the notion that I ain't doing nothing wrong. They can't just pull me over and pull me out of my car. You've never heard anybody say that?
On videos.
They say on video.
I mean, I have.
But I have people, everyday people I deal with every day. Oh man, they can't do this.
But they because truthfully they can't.
I'm about to say, do you believe they can legally?
Again, going back to what you signed up for is why they can. You gave them permission to
license and all that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said,
okay, but if you're a sovereign, you don't have a license, you don't have insurance, you don't
not true.
You don't live by every sovereign that I know that I have inquired. They don't live by those laws. They live by no laws.
You can have a driver's license and still be sovereign.
Most of the okay, let me say this. I understand what you're saying. Yes, that's true. The people that I know that are sovereign, they don't sign those contracts like we say. Because when you go down there,
they
ain't got no driver's license.
They ain't got no social security card.
No insurance either.
They got social security card.
That I don't know what they have personally as far as
if they got a social security card,
they already signed into a contract.
Then okay.
Yeah, you're already in there.
So it doesn't
all
matter.
All those laws already apply to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what the hell they talk about?
So it's that's what I be saying.
I mean,
I know some people.
I can't be talking like them if I'm telling you this.
Down the window, sir. I don't have to down the window.
Nah, man. I mean, all of that is it comes down to the paperwork you sign.
And that's all.
That's it. The paperwork you sign. I mean,
and let me say that some of those people are some of the most intelligent people in the world. They're not dummies. They know exactly what they're saying. They know exactly what is going on, and what they're saying to a sense is true. But like you said, the minute you got a birth certificate in this world or a Social Security card, you already signed up for all those. You already have pledged yourself to live by all those laws.
Well, not really to all the law. You pledge yourself to be a surety for the national debt. When you get a Social Security card,
that's all you are really is a number to pay back money.
Surety to pay back.
I understand that.
Now, do you believe in some of that stuff, or do you totally just in disbelief of some of those things that you mentioned can happen?
He know a lot more than he
because
know. I talking about me
like when you say they don't show them, like he said, they're not trying to show you. They're not going to show you no wins like that in court. But do they have things where they kind of show you? Yeah, like
I will. Again, I agree with the brother. A lot of times there are wins, but the simple fact is, yes, you may win in court, but they have inconvenienced you for the time.
But okay, and see that's where the understanding comes in at. We don't understand. We don't really understand what being a beneficiary of that Social Security number is. You know what I'm saying? What happens when you're the beneficiary? What just generally what happens when you are the beneficiary?
You're a receiver of anything that happens. Is if they have any goods, any profits, anything like that, you automatically recoup those from.
So if you are the beneficiary of the trust of that number, aren't you supposed to benefit from something?
I agree.
We just don't know what we supposed to benefit from and how to benefit from it and how to get it, because they don't teach you that in the public school or private school, for that matter. But they don't teach you that
that's knowledge you have
because
to obtain by yourself or from somebody else who
yeah.
has all the knowledge and can give it to you the right way, and then you can go from there. But no, but please don't take anything I said of offense now, brother.
Ooh,
I was never trying to offend you. Yeah.
How?
By what I said.
Because of the sovereign.
Because of the sovereign thing, yeah. It was.
Everybody's sovereign though. Yo, the president.
I get what you're saying.
Barack Obama got on TV and called everybody is sovereign. So why is that hard to?
It's the radical belief of the or
you want to know what it is?
You
want to know what it is? It's the Southern Poverty Center.
You say the Southern Poverty Syndrome?
Center.
Oh, center. Oh, center.
Yeah. Okay. We don't know what that is.
No, I don't. No, brother.
We don't know what that is.
No, I don't.
But that's that. But it is propaganda and conspiracy.
I get what you're saying.
At the same time.
You know what's funny is people that may be watching don't know anything what we're speaking about, and that's kind of like a sad point too, because it's certain things like this. The fact that here y'all go like, not when I say back and forth like that, back and forth, it's ill to sit and listen because you get both sides, and it's really people out there
that know no side of it.
That know no side, but even believe kind of what you kind of were saying. Like, man, come on, man. Because, like he said too, like, and you both said, they don't know where to even start to seek the knowledge. So immediately, it's dead to them. Immediately. You know what I'm saying?
And I get what you're saying. The Southern, it's like propaganda, basically. Oh, it's propaganda. You can't.
I mean, but that's and a lot of that comes with TV shows and programming and
right.
personalities, radio personalities.
That's very true.
Certain things that they portray on TV, these TV shows. You know, they say certain things in the shows and they portray things in the show to
make it sound crazy,
to make you
and then you're like, we can't do that, man.
I saw that on YouTube.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. You know, he gave me some information to look up, and I'm gonna tell you this. I tried to put some people on to look it up, and the first thing they said was, well, if you know it, and your man know it, or whatever, then such and such and such, and then just show me, and then whatever. Like, the shit it's not like, yo, here you go, okay, cool, woo, we lit. It's designed, like you said too, and everybody said, it's designed for you to stumble. It's designed for you to not come.
You have to go in there and obtain that knowledge for yourself.
Listen,
and absorb it.
Listen,
it's a game.
I'm reading 3 lines 5 times. Like, what?
And you still may not understand what you're reading.
Again, like, so imagine somebody have to read 3 pages of that.
3 pages?
They
You're
like,
talking about
more than that.
chapters, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
To really get the understanding of it.
So that's what we lose in the beginning. Like, damn, you know what? I'm not about to apply myself to even try to know this.
And you know, and to be honest with you too, like I said, reading it like that, you may have to get a highlighter and highlight certain points that you really don't understand, those phrases and those words.
I was writing them down.
You have to highlight all that stuff. Then you may have to go back and, you know, go to a Webster's, whatever you knew to interpret those words, and understand what the English term of that is, and then reapply it back into that sentence again.
Webster's not so, do you know?
You know why though?
Okay.
Hold on. I was about to say it too. It's the wording.
Whatever. I'm sorry, I said Webster, but whatever.
I know dictionary.
Whatever dictionary that you need to go into, that you can get a better understanding of the phrase that you're reading, so that you can obtain the knowledge and read it. Then you may have to go back, insert that word back into that sentence, all the way back through with notes, and then now I get what they're saying.
It got so tricky as words you grew up to know as words that you knew to comprehend as words mean.
Well, because
7 different things.
Like the brother here was saying, you know, if you really knew all the wordage, you really wouldn't need a lawyer for certain things. Am I right? Because lawyers are basically there because they interpret law, shit that you don't understand when you're reading it.
Yeah.
So if you have some of that knowledge, you can sometimes represent yourself without looking crazy, to a sense. But if you go into court nowadays without a lawyer, you look crazy anyway.
It takes a lot of reading.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
It takes a lot of reading to I mean, little traffic tickets here, something that's not too much.
You
You
get what I'm saying. Yes. You're not gonna go in there for murder now and talk about something. I'm gonna represent myself, and
not even.
And I'm gonna put myself on.
But I mean, it is something to know because everybody's talking about police interaction in our community.
Yeah.
But we be the first ones to go and sign our children up. You know what I'm saying? Your first interaction is through your driver's license.
Very true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you get out there, your kid could be straight A student, not a street kid, doing everything, going to his extracurricular activities, whatever, job, whatever, and get pulled over.
Yeah.
He don't know how to interact. We tell him how to interact with the police. You know what I'm saying? But then,
or we don't.
But or we don't.
Yeah, or we don't.
But then that's the first interaction. With the police.
Random.
With the law enforcement.
Off topic real fast. I was at my Christmas party, and so I'm the only black guy. I ain't gonna call out names. My other man was there from out of town, all right? So I brought up the fact, I'm 2-3 Prosecco's, and 2 is a cutoff for me, So if we get to 3, you get red cards, right? So I'm like, yeah, so y'all think OJ was guilty? Like,
it's stupid.
Yo, like, y'all think who was guilty? OJ.
Dude brings up OJ Simpson. This dude brings up OJ Simpson.
I'm at a round table.
At a Christmas party.
They go like this. Bing! Because I was the only black dude there. So I rung off, right? But man, like, it was amazing to hear some of the, And if y'all watching, it's not even like that.
You said that because of the special that's out or something?
Well, me and another coworker was watching it. We was both working at a house. And we was talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, was it like on a special was on or?
I put it on. Nah.
Oh, okay.
I forgot how it came up. And he said it like it was almost like matter of factly. And I'm like, how you know? I'm like, and is it because he black? How do you specifically know? Which now I'm just antagonizing it, playing devil's advocate. So when we got to the Christmas party, I brought it back around just for shits.
Yeah.
Because I always make racist jokes and shit at the job and shit, right? But now it was just amazing to hear from other races the views. You know what I mean? And after watching the joint, I don't know. I just be open to shit. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I am. Like. You wasn't there, I wasn't there, he wasn't there. That's cool. Opinions are opinions. Now, people's gonna watch him and go, he's crazy. It's not even that. It's just, we don't know.
No, we don't. But
we know what they tell you on the news, and you take that and run with it.
If you look up some of the information about the situation with OJ, the situation with Nicole, the situation with Ronald Goldman, the situation with all of them, it was bigger than OJ.
I know.
It had really nothing to do with OJ.
I know. That's what
OJ came on the scene
because
it just happened to be a coincidence that he came on the scene in the aftermath of this, and he was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna say I did this." As any black man would if you walk up on a murder right now. You walk up to a house right now, 2 people slaughtered to death, blood all over the place, and you're the only person there. Hey man, look here. I got to get up out of here because
That's all I'm saying.
That's just my personal opinion. Just for some of the stuff that I read in the back.
I was gonna ask you.
It was bigger than OJ.
That's all I'm saying is we wasn't there.
That was my honest opinion.
So all you can do is take the evidence and draw your beliefs from there. Whether it's from the news, whether it's from document, you know what I mean? Whether it's from whatever. And that's what I do. I'll just be open to shit. I'll be like, all right.
So I'm gonna play like.
Go ahead, do
I'm gonna play like really off the deep end.
Yeah.
Like, y'all believe any of that shit?
I believe
that she dead and all that. Or they both alive or something.
Like any of that shit.
It made me believe. I ain't gonna hold you. From what they showed, this is all we can go by. From what they showed, I'm like, damn, okay, X, Y, Z.
I mean, because they're actors.
So none of them are dead.
He went straight
I'm
to
not
it.
saying that.
He was so intrigued too.
I'm not
like,
saying that they not dead, but I mean they.
None of that happened.
All right. The reason I say that is I don't know if y'all old enough to remember the spaceship that supposedly.
Oh yeah, they kill all the teachers and yeah, they all alive.
So do y'all believe? That's
Yeah,
what I'm asking. This is why I'm asking.
Now I feel you. Okay, now that's where you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? Like.
So did you hear about? It was some almost like 9/11 where it was a something happened and they made the plane land. This is before 9/11, right? And every passenger had to sign waivers, stay in XYZ. This is public news.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I started to believe some different 9/11 shit. Like, damn, if they put that out publicly and was like, damn, this happened like in the 80s.
Yeah, because it's crazy how in 9/11, all of this destruction, you didn't find any of these bodies, but you find their passports completely intact, no ashes, no nothing. I mean, found all the passports too.
The Pennsylvania one was it for me. They didn't find shit or papers.
Like,
literally like scattered papers. I'm like,
9/11.
Yeah,
Pentagon shit disintegrated. I'm like, damn.
Like, really?
And I know what
you didn't find one bone. You didn't
nothing.
find one FEMA, no nothing. But you found these.
In the black box. That bitch is indestructible.
Damn the black box. You find their passport.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The
But
guys,
that ain't burned through
the guys
shit.
who were flying the plane. The ones who couldn't even. And it's funny this because even in the, they showed their records of them in the flight school. They couldn't even get the plane off of the ground.
I know. And how about some of them was alive and wherever they at? That shit was on the news.
It's just
Well,
like
BBC
but now
News.
this brother opened up. Like the brother opened up. Yeah, like you said, it's these are all actors.
I'm a big conspiracy theory.
These are all actors. It's all propaganda. It's all to make us believe a certain narrative so that we'll stay scared or we'll stay.
What better way to control the masses? I'm gonna tell y'all this shit on that 8 o'clock news. Everybody can glue to the TV and listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Now, where were you when 9/11 happened?
Like my man.
Everybody know where they was at.
Not talking about 9/11. Like my man Terry. Him and his wife used to work in trade centers, and they clean the offices, and they used to say, because his wife worked downstairs with the in the entrance, like
receptionist,
admissionist, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? And she was like, some crazy looking people used to come in there. Didn't require a pass. They was working on the elevator shafts.
I heard that.
Didn't need no
2
work
weeks
done
before.
on them.
And a month and
You
then
know
2
what I
weeks
mean?
before.
My man used to work up in the building. He was like, yo, used to hear them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Working,
In
and,
the
doing
shaft.
Whatever
shit.
they was doing, yeah.
Yeah, used to hear them.
They said it was
my man Terry.
Because they destroyed the elevator shafts too.
But not even that. They
Yeah,
said
I
that's
mean-
what that it's all with a T. Not Thanos. It's some shit that burned faster than anything in the world. They was doing something in there with that. Them little bombs, they were putting little bomb shits in there with that shit. But it's like an accelerant type shit, but they was in the elevator shaft with it, with the beams and all that shit.
Yeah,
all
but
that
those
wild
beams
shit.
were supposed to be
concocted.
They could
Burn
withstand
for X amount of days.
Well, it could take
hours.
it could take days for that to even make the melt.
Right.
Even make the metal heat up to that point where it was gonna liquefy.
That's why they applied that shit, because that shit was the illest shit ever. Like that shit, they did tests on that shit. They got on YouTube. You'll see it. That shit burn shit stupid fast.
The insurance.
Huh?
We all know that at the end of the day, yeah, we know now. It was a big insurance scheme, yeah, because of
Like
the
they said,
gentleman who owned the building a couple of days before that, he had already.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh, that shit was like a fighter jet. Shouldn't have no windows. Not a jet, fighter." Yeah,
We'll never know, man.
Yeah, I don't even like. They're gonna shut us down. We talk.
You're right about that. That's what they gonna do.
Yeah. Anyway,
You know,
those was jokes. What movie was that? It was like,
oh, party foul. As my white boys would say, party foul, man.
No,
You're falling apart, man. That's
change
spirits, man.
Yeah,
Spirits, man.
Hold on. Somebody said,
Those spirits, man.
Hey.
Change the subject.
Change the subject. Wow.
We'll talk about the
Woo.
folks, man.
Talk about them folks. Well, that's them two things in America you don't talk about. You don't talk about 9/11,
My
and
TV
you don't,
with the
and you definitely
Black.
My TV with the black and all that shit.
You definitely don't talk about the alphabet mafia.
Jesus.
They will shut you down.
Anyway, today's jokes are brought. No, I was just playing. God damn. But nah, listen.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You better That's the words you better use, like Jaguar Wright said. Now he shut
that's her
up,
favorite word,
allegedly, because one time she was spewing that mouth out there, boy, and they went and hit her with some lawsuits real quick.
Man, listen.
Cease and desist order.
That's crazy, but nah, I just found that funny. Like but anyway, not that part. I was talking about the OJ
situation,
and
the OJ
like
thing.
that,
Yeah.
but
But it's funny how you say that. But it's funny because back when that first happened,
Yeah, I was distraught.
everybody was on his side though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the rocket ship.
Oh no, I was talking about the OJ crowd too. Because when it first happened, everybody was. It wasn't a black or white thing. Everybody was cheering. Go OJ, get out of here. It was. And after
some people ready to.
They were very upset. But then when he started going out there and fucking up again, you done got off on the shit. Now you back here with a robbery.
I won't want my shit back too.
I mean, I say too because I ain't gonna lie.
Well, and I agree because he gave it to these people saying that, hey, look, this is what situation is. Yeah. Once I get straight, let me have my memorabilia back. I'll pay you back whatever I owe you. And then they was like, well, I don't really want the money now because now what you gave me is twice what it's worth now because of the situation that you went through with it. I can sell this now and get 3 times much as money. Yeah. When he went there, he kind of did it. He did it the wrong way too, though. He lived the right way, but he didn't do it the white way. OJ went back to the neighborhood.
He went with his mans in them. He went with one of the dudes who said was on scene with him at the joint. At the Nicole joint.
I mean,
that's who went in. That's who
sounded like a '70s movie when he went in there.
That's who spearheaded the joint, the dude, because OJ couldn't go in there and make.
Yeah, but everybody got off except OJ.
That's what I know. I know, and he wasn't even one that came in with the swimmy. It was everybody else.
They gave that brother some time, boy, to think about what he did.
No, they like, we ain't get your ass from this other shit.
Yeah, well, we know that's what it was for, yeah.
You crazy?
You should have known, man. You should have just went and retired and just played golf, man. And you'd have been good.
Nah, then he was writing books, what if I did do it and shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, because he didn't do it.
I know.
Yeah, he didn't, but.
You know what I mean? Like,
But
what if I did do it? Why not? He needed to capitalize on it.
He did capitalize, yeah, because they had something dry.
Yeah, they broke him.
The family.
That book went to the family. That book went to the family, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever else he had, he was living on the minimum of what he normally had.
But he had to. He had to pay them. He had to pay them somehow.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because they had all his assets tied up.
He had to pay him. Yeah. Then the people sold all the memorabilia.
They sure did. They sure did, boy. I mean, crazy. All his Heisman trophies, all his jerseys, everything he had, bro.
They like F you.
And now they won't play Naked Gun on no TV.
And they wasn't damn.
The show the
both
TV,
of them.
Naked Gun,
the movies.
His residuals wasn't coming to the
They cut that off. They cut it.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't put it in no syndication where you get a check from it. You can't find that shit on VHS 1 now.
He didn't get no residuals.
They destroyed all the tapes. They destroyed all the CDs.
He got away.
All the streaming.
This people watching this like motherfuckers, man. I just, like I say, man, we don't know. You don't know.
Man,
but I know what I know,
but
I don't know what I know.
You don't know.
So,
yeah, only the people who were there know. And now you making my.
It was all in that.
You make my mind make my. Exactly.
It was all for show, man. It was all for show. Stage show, man.
Crazy, might be right, bro.
It's all for show, man. People that love OJ and people that, what Nicole used to do. She was a model or something?
Nah, hell no. She was wildin'.
Well, what she used to do before she was with OJ?
Nothing. She was a waitress. He took her at like 17, 18.
See? Something like that right there. After he got rid of his black family.
Word.
Yeah. Look.
And then they said she was ODing out there.
Nah, she was wildin', dog.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you go into who she was, it'll really open your mind up about what else was going on.
That's all I'm saying. Now, like, you can't, because shit always come out when they die later, like, okay, now.
But what's so crazy is that his son, OJ's son, was in the guest house when this all happened. Allegedly.
They said that he did it.
And they said that he did it, But that kind of died out after a while.
I know they don't hear like, they don't hear talking about OJ since
that was back in 95, right?
Nah, but yeah, some shit. I was in 5th grade because I had a black teacher, Miss Morris, and we watched the damn outcome in the
We watched
classroom.
on Court TV.
I love her. Shout out Miss Morris, man.
That's when they had Court TV. I don't know if y'all know about Court TV.
Yeah.
That was it, boy. You can see all the. I remember they would shut down classrooms for that right there, boy. You watch Court TV all day.
That was funny. Y'all think black people automatically lean toward just...
It depends on who you
we be
were.
like, we'll figure this shit out later, but we need to support you right now.
Black people lean towards black people.
That's what I mean.
No matter if they the same black people or not.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, he black, man. We gotta stand with him.
I did that for Michael Jackson and Puffy though.
He did.
You don't say nothing else.
Yo, shut up, yo. He said I ain't gonna say nothing else.
If I had a shirt in the car, button it up right now.
They ain't do it for the black lady in there going
They do it for a lot of black people
Virginia
too.
either.
You right? No, I'm just saying. We pick who we want.
Yeah.
We can pick who we want now.
Man, I was people was behind Mike, man.
Mike?
Michael Jackson.
Hold up. You let Michael watch your son?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say why not?
He can spend the night too?
Come on, man.
Michael, your son can do a sleepover. A sleepover with Michael.
Mike wasn't on that.
I'm just asking a question about, would you let your son, if Isaiah called you, hey Dad, we're staying at Michael's house tonight.
I mean, no, I wouldn't.
And we're staying in his room.
No, not in his room.
No.
Okay?
What?
Not in his room.
That's crazy.
Macaulay Culkin said they didn't stay in his room.
And would you let your 14-year-old daughter go to R. Kelly studio?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
So what does that R. Kelly have to do with?
I'm just saying.
How we
trying to throw that off the back?
Who we support? I'm asking these questions, you know?
I mean,
we're not supporting
them by sending your kids.
I'm not supporting the obvious. Like, R. Kelly is the obvious. And we didn't know that until it came out. So, before that, yeah, you would have been like, damn, he about to make your kid a star. Shit, all right, cool. Until we knew that we knew. But before that, Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson. Like, oh, shit. But after the fact, like, we knew what we supposedly knew. Yeah. Like, I ain't believe that shit like that. Like,
no, I ain't believe it either. But what I'm saying is, once they put that cloud of guilt on you, it's hard to get it off of you. And that stigmata stays with you when somebody says something. Even like somebody who's considered, they even say somebody's a rapist right now, and they get off on that charge of rapist, you still have that stigmata on you. Yeah. And everywhere you go, people going to look at you like, yeah, he got off, but he might have did it.
Let me ask you a question. Would you, in that situation, and you know you didn't do it, would you want to convince people you're not a racist, or would you be like, what the fuck would you think, and whatever? Like, what would you, because then that determines how, like, people going to perceive you, right? Because now it's like, damn.
But it's hard to say until you're in that situation, you know? And I can't really speak about that because I'm not in that situation. And then everything has a different catalyst to it because, you know, it's all emotional, too, because at some point you might feel like, oh, I don't give a fuck and I know I'm innocent. And then sometimes emotion could take you over where you feel like you need to prove yourself and tell and show everybody the evidence of why you didn't do it and how you didn't do it. And then sometimes the more you talk, the more guilty you are. Sometimes the less you talk, the more guilty you are. So it's like, damn if you do it, damn if you don't. It can just be it's a double-edged blade really when it comes to situations like that. I say that's
because of the stigma you said, like that's put on people at times when, okay, yeah, well he might have. But even when it's not true, you got the people that's like, I don't give a shit. So it's people that's still gonna ride with this person because they know he didn't do it. Yeah. But in the public, he like, man, whatever, please. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta see for yourself.
But it takes a certain kind of person to even be put in that kind of situation.
That's for
put yourself in that situation.
You have to be put in that situation
too. Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
very, very much. Yeah.
Because you can tell a person that will be. You know, like nah, not him. Like,
but then you can't put nothing past nobody.
But you can't. But then you
everybody.
Some like nah. But then it's like maybe.
But then
anybody is a judging.
You know, but it was
I'm talking about the judge.
But it was a similar situation like that of a young man, a young guy that's from Hilton Head. That got caught up in some deep stuff like that. And at the time when he got arrested for it, I would have said, "Oh man, not that dude right there, man. There's no way."
Yeah.
But then they came out and had video of it, and not one video. He had an archive of videos of what he was doing to these to young kids.
Wow.
An archive. He even had a secret room in his house where he was doing it.
Damn.
Right around the corner from you.
That's dedication with specific now.
Right down the street.
Now my brain going. I might have stopped somewhere.
Ain't too far from here.
Say no more.
Very prominent young man. Was a real estate agent. I don't want to throw his name in the bus, but the dude was a beautiful wife. I mean, you know, beautiful house on the water. I mean, living the life, you know. And come to find out, he was into some real, you know, some real pedophilia, man. Like heavy pedophilia, like heavy.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
It was very, yeah, and like I said, the same way as you were saying, you know, like some people, you said, "Oh, there's no way." And when I heard it, I felt the same way too. I said, "Man, there's no way," because this guy got all these things going on, but that don't take away from your character, who you really are deep down inside. Because some people have some
everybody's
different
maybe. I mean, it may be like a no way, but it's like maybe, I wouldn't put it past you.
I would have put it past him, and even though I'm the kind of person that I don't put nothing bad on nobody.
Nah,
Everybody capable of doing something that you think they ain't gonna do.
That's a fact.
That's just how I feel. That's how I keep it. Yeah. That's how I stay safe. You know.
Well, maybe I don't think that way because I ain't letting my kids go too many places.
So we on the same page.
I ain't letting my kids
it wouldn't
go.
Matter. It wouldn't matter.
Ain't no. I got boys. Ain't no.
Ain't matter where you at. And believe it or not, nowadays, boys is more. You got to watch out for these girls.
Yeah, I ain't.
Shoot, man, listen, man.
Hey, yo, he said they want the girls.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I forgot what I was about to ask. Damn, that's crazy.
So when you like Mike, kid go to Mike.
They ain't going to their aunt house. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, not in that situation, but you know what I mean. They ain't going to their aunt house.
They ain't spending the night.
Yeah,
they ain't spending the night nowhere. Really.
Nowhere, yeah.
And not enough.
I do that with my son. No, son.
That's why I said. I got
no. They want to come over here, they can.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all want to come over here?
Yeah,
they don't. I understand.
Yeah, and that's cool too.
Yeah,
but you know, it's crazy because
hey,
in that situation too, I got a little bit of feeling about that because I'm a single full-time father and I got 2 daughters. So when they were younger, they would want to have sleepovers, and you know, of course, you know, parents would be like, "Oh, well, you know, who's her mom?" And you know, because women feel more secure when there's another woman in the house. But when they say, "Oh, we don't live with our mom,
right?
We live with our dad,"
right?
Oh, you can't. You guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Caitlin can't come over. You know, it's not you. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
We have
things.
You know, and we just, you know, we feel more comfortable if they want to come over to our house, it's fine. Anytime. But I'm sorry. You know.
It's just you?
It's just you?
Right.
What happened?
Where's your wife?
What?
I told somebody the other day.
And they get so into, well, why did she leave?
Right. What did you do?
What did I do? Well, first of all, they live with me 24/7. They don't even want to. They can't. When they could go, they didn't want to go, and now they don't want to go at all either. So, what am I to say? And I actually had a father come and ask me, like, he was like, "So," he's like, "You know, you got 2 daughters and a son, and he wanted to know why."
Right, you was doing what you
situation was like how it was, you know.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to him, you know, and he still didn't really. It didn't really grasp to him, you know. He just really didn't get it. But I had to feel that, and I understood. But I was never offended because I knew what it was going to be from day one. I knew that's what it was going to be.
Right.
Look, your daughters ain't going to have no friends over because you're only man.
Yeah.
You know. Not to mention, you a man. They ain't your biological daughters. Mm-hmm. What are you doing with them?
Yeah.
What kind of cult shit y'all got going on? It's true, cause you would feel that way. I had to take myself out of my shoes.
But what smooths that over a lot of times nowadays is like the Darman videos and shit like that.
That's very true. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because they have episodes like that, you know, where it's just a single father. and he has his daughter, or, and he's taking his daughter to ballet class. So
I did all them things. Yeah, you know, I had to take them to the OBGYN, and you know, and they're like,
I tell people,
yeah, what?
Why they think men can't? I don't understand that.
You know, not my dad in here. Let him come in.
He gotta know anyway.
He gotta know anyway. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him regardless.
Yeah, he gonna know. He know. You know.
That's ill. It's not a lot of fathers that step up to do that.
Man.
So.
You know, I ain't no choice. I mean, we all got a choice. You know, it's just about what's inside of you and how you feel that you gonna do this.
Kind of your character is.
You know how you want to take it. You know, and I get some of the craziest. Man, I take my daughters to the doctor right now, and you know they get into them questions. They be like, "Can you step out for a minute?"
Like, no,
and then you know they ask my daughters, you know, well, who is that? Is that really your dad? And you know,
oh wow,
oh yeah, man.
Why the fuck would they ask that?
My daughters are white.
They gotta ask that.
So what?
It's not because they white.
I'm about to say, so what though?
They have to ask that.
They have to ask that, but when you look at me, you look at them.
It may be more of an urgently asked.
Because I'm black, but they have to ask questions. Yes, it is protocol, but
it may be urgently forced.
Oh, I mean, but you feel it. You know what it is. You know.
Yeah. Do they ask mothers that? No.
Fuck no.
Okay, so why? I
mean, it depends.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure a so-called black woman that adopted a white child would have
probably might get the same situation too. Yeah, you know.
And it could be mixed.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Why not? Like, I got mixed kids, and you gonna disrespect me and ask me, is this my kids?
Yeah.
And I'm asking why? Yeah. Why are you asking me that?
Yeah. One,
you never seen mixed kids before?
Because of child trafficking.
That's true.
And
again,
now I
ask mothers
because a lot of times things like that happen, and it gets so bad to the way the trafficker gotta take them to a doctor.
Yeah.
Gotta take them.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna die, they're gonna get too sick, and they can't use them no more. Yeah. I mean, you gotta kill them, but.
Yeah, or whatever benefit they get from having
that person, they gotta get them to be a clean bill of health now. Yeah. Now they gotta ask, hey, look, are you kidnapped? Are you hurt anywhere? Are you know?
I took my kid on.
Are you subject to such and such?
You know what I mean? And TSA is good for that. They're good for asking. Hey, who is that? Is that your dad?
And y'all gotta answer. You gotta have the same story.
You know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
Well, you said that's your son. Well, he said you were his uncle.
Yeah.
Well, can we go on this room over here just for a moment?
That's it.
It's not crazy, but
I know what it. Like I said, I know what it is on both ends. Yeah. I get the legality of it, but then I understand the backside because I had my daughters both. One of them was severely sick, the other one was sick, and one time we had the same thing.
Yeah, we understand that side, but see, we don't understand the black market side.
No. You don't think about that.
You don't think about it. You don't want to think about it.
You don't want to think about it.
You don't think about it.
But you feel some kind of, damn,
why
are you asking them all these questions? You know, but every time I'm gone, but you know, now I take them to their doctor. It's not even a question. You know, it's like, okay, Mr. Smith, we know the situation. We know what it is. You know, look, okay, you know, we know what you got to do, but it's. Okay. You know, you still feel it, but I don't live my life with them because I'm black. I can't, you know.
Nah,
I can't.
I mean, a lot of times because we're just so stuck on go mode. You know what I mean? We don't think of
the rest
global,
of the world.
Yeah,
everything that's going on globally. Yeah, we thinking, you know you just in your own little box. Why me? Oh, you know, you is everything that's going on.
It was a reason why them ports shut down. You know,
it had nothing to do with no damn strike and no robots.
Yeah, there's a reason why.
Because they kept finding them containers full of bodies, dead ones, not live ones.
Some live,
dead. Very little, but most of them was dead. You talking about a container?
Yeah. See, but you don't want to think about that. You know what I mean? Like that. That's You know what I mean? Like,
wow, I ain't know.
Tell you what.
It's kind of, you know, not bizarre to think about, hurtful to think about, and bizarre at the same time. But, you know,
I mean to get off subject, but don't put that jacket down, bro. That's nice.
Yeah, like that corduroy.
I'm about to say, why ain't she a corduroy jacket?
Shit.
I was
trying to tell you.
This is right on the alley.
You want to go out after this with some drinks?
This right on your alley.
Nigga leave this on the chair, yeah. Just my size, too.
I said I was about to start dressing up too a little bit more when I go out certain places. I keep saying that.
It'll come to you, man. It'll come and go, though.
Nah,
it's gonna come and go.
It does now.
It's gonna come and go. It's gonna be certain situations where you wanna look 50, and sometimes you be like, hey man, look here, I ain't 50. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't number 20. So I still feel it's
my job, they was like, yo, let me ask you a question. We had a bet. So she do look at the girl, so shorty like, I told such and such you were 29. I'm like, damn. He was like, I said you were like 30, 31. I was like, I'm actually 47. They was like, what? I was like, yeah. They was like, no way. But they couldn't believe my age. They like, you serious? But I tell people all the time, like, hey, I can dress how I dress. I'm still going to I'm not going to be, they ain't going to see me over 33. You know what I mean? But it's a gift and a curse, damn it. I wish I did have a fucking Rick Ross shit, real shit.
Nah, it's not a gift and a curse, it's a gift.
I ain't trying to carry that big ass flavor saver on my face.
You picking out shit?
It's a gift.
Peas and you got coffee stains in that motherfucker. And you gotta dye that shit to keep it, you know, like some of the cats walk around with the Billy Goat, the gray, I mean the whole, they got a bush in front of their face, a big ass big old gray pussy in front of their face. Man, cut that shit off your fucking face, man.
Okay,
you don't like the beard, man?
ZZ Top.
I don't like the big.
Cut that shit off your fucking face, man.
You don't like the gray joint.
Yeah, man.
You don't like the salt and pepper joint?
I can't wear that green.
I feel all gray.
I ain't talking about gray. I'm talking about like sheep white. You know, it's like it got a little bit of yellow in it, or like a little peach stain color to it. You know, I can't wear that, man. I can't wear it.
Oh man,
I shave twice a day, man.
What?
Yeah.
Ain't no need for that.
Nah,
twice a day.
Man.
I get, man. Let me tell you. I swear to you. I get 5 o'clock shadow.
Because you shave twice a day.
It come in like zoom. That's something like, great. My kids be like, Dad, you shaved today? I just shaved this morning. Let me do it again.
That razor fucking you up.
I sure will.
That's crazy.
That razor, man.
Clean this shit off the fuck off of me, shit.
Nah, man, you gotta.
This bitch be clean all the time. Too.
Yeah, I know. It's shit been clean
all the time.
Forever.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's the razor, man. You use a razor? Like a Gillette?
No, I don't use no cheap Gillette now.
Nah, I'm never just.
I feel what you're saying. Yeah, I don't use that prison shit now. That plastic motherfucker.
Gillette, yo.
I don't use that plastic motherfucker. That two blade one, and you can only put some soap on your face.
Damn.
But you had that star crunch like a motherfucker, boy.
They have a star crunch so long, yo.
Star crunch, boy.
Hey, man said, "No, you know, Jay.
That sounds no cheap shit. Damn.
No, I'm just saying, like,
but
yeah.
It took me a while to go through, to find the perfect razor and don't fuck with the dollar one and don't fuck with this one. And sometimes you gotta change up razors because one is fucking you up, or you got one that's a little too sharp and that motherfucker making too many nicks. So now you got to go to something else. And
I don't even do all that. Need some clippers.
Yeah, I can't do clippers. It just was never enough. And then I was going to the barber shop like twice a week, man. I was trying to get. Yeah, I was getting.
The barber?
Because my hair was growing so fast, and then I was dyeing. Then I was dyeing my hair to keep it black. So I was between the dye and the 2 cuts a week. Man, I was spending like $500 a month on haircut.
What? Man, get the fuck.
I'll let my hair grow.
Get out of here.
Now you understand. No, I'll cut it myself.
Yeah, I'll let my hair grow for that.
And you know what a haircut costs now.
Yeah.
I mean, $50. So you think about that twice a week plus dyeing.
Imagine, remember them shits used to cost $9?
A haircut costs $50.
Yes.
Oh, let me
standard.
Oh, we standard. Oh, look.
We started that.
Now, let me say this. Now,
it's
if you
crazy right now,
if
boy.
you go, I don't know how much you deal with cutting hair or anything like that, but let me say this. Now, if you go to New York right now, right, and you go to the executive district, you know what I'm talking about, where they trade and all the high class, the rich, they do numbers and they do stocks and all that. So there are some barber shops that open at between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these guys get $50 just for a face shave. That's it. It's just taking the fuzz off, right? And I know it sounds crazy, and everybody can contest. So, but you got some barbers that make $100 per haircut.
Easy, especially in the city. I know.
Now, if they go into doing dye, if they go into giving you a facial, if they're gonna wash your hair, they could be at $200 per haircut.
Bro, it start at like 40, 50 for real. Seriously.
But I knew some cats that
crazy.
I knew some cats that are from New York. All they did was shave hair all they did was shave faces. They start at, I'd say like at the latest it'd be 5 o'clock in the morning, because they would get all the executives before they went into their offices. And of course, executives know they got to get there a couple hours early, to get their face shaved and then get a cab or walk a couple blocks to get to their office building, whatever like that. But anyway, there was some cats that just shaving hair, just shaving the face. They can make anywhere from, $600 to $1,000, right? And they start at 5 o'clock in the morning, and by 10 o'clock they were done. Mm-hmm. That was their day. That's all they did. Now they wanted to come in on the weekends and catch us, or late in the evening, some of the other people who were blue-collar workers, because they had different times, they could make more money.
That's crazy.
But it's barbers that make $250,000 a year, $300,000 a year, easy. All cash.
They killing.
And they don't got to report none of that shit.
All cash.
All cash.
Yeah, no.
All tips.
My man.
You don't see a barbershop fucking car lot. When them boys drive, they come to work in.
I know. I see that shit.
Man.
Twice a month.
Shit.
Twice a year.
Was, man. I'm thinking, I'm like, damn.
Man, cuz got something else over there.
Damn, man. You right there. Some new 550. Damn. You got a G-Wagon?
Talking to us or that. But yeah, I remember that shit used to be like
$8,
$9.
$8.
I'm telling you.
$8.
$8 to $50, bro.
And they wasn't even looking for no tip. Mm-mm. If you gave $2 and made $10, they were happy.
Super happy. I remember $10 was a lot of money to make at one point. That was when we were young, man. $10 an hour? I was just still in school. But now, yeah. Yeah,
they make
let's get kids out here.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was going twice a week.
I mean, that's expensive too.
Just to keep that look, A man taping me up, a man dyeing my hair, shaving me. I'm trying to look fresh all week long. And I look at them bills now like, bruh. Then I get my son haircut.
See?
We didn't even add that in.
Yeah, my son, I like how he wears shit. But I still I cut the side of his shit my goddamn self.
I take my son to get his
Now he be like, nah, take me to the, Mexican dudes, they nice.
Oh, okay. Wow, I fuck with my homeboy.
They do the design.
Shout out to my homeboy, goddamn Chris and Rob,
Yellow.
Them my barbers.
Yeah.
Anytime I think about if I want to grow some hair back or something like that, that's who I deal with. Now, I don't mind paying their fee. We got a little bit deeper relationship, so, but that's what it is. But, shout out to my homeboy Rob. I couldn't do it, man. That $500 a month, man, man.
Ah. That's what I love
on
you.
The low time, that was on the low time. Then one day that shit was like, hey, bro, look here. All that dying and getting a cut twice a week.
Give me the bottom.
Let that shit go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a can of Gillette and I'm going to get you a straight razor. What you going to do is you going to clean all this shit up. You ain't got to worry about it no more. But it's a fucking hassle too, man. Yeah. It's like as soon as you get in the shower, okay, I got to hit the razor. I got to clean it up. And if you got the shower, you got to throw that raw alcohol on that head. Which a lot of people don't understand too is that anytime you cut yourself with a razor or cut your head in your face, right? You throw on that alcohol. Well, that alcohol is an antiseptic. And what does an antiseptic do? It induces healing. Yeah. So automatically the body kicks in and says, hey, I need to grow hair. I need to grow skin back. So actually you
start the process.
You starting the process.
Listen.
And you really, if you wanna keep yourself clear for like a whole day without 5 o'clock shadow, don't put no alcohol on. But then you have to, because sometimes you get razor bumps or you get razor rash. Or if your razor ain't clean, or your razor ain't sharp enough, you get razor rash from that too. Man, let me tell you, it's a hassle either way.
Used to wake your ass up. Remember falling asleep in the chair?
I don't do the spray.
And they hit you with that spray?
Oh, I don't do that
spray.
That's just right. I go ahead and slap my hands full and just go ahead and do the whole thing.
I'm talking about when you was a kid.
Oh yeah, man.
You fuck around and fall asleep in the chair?
And shit
was over? Bang, bang, bang. You be like, yo! Should be ringing, the whole hairline, the whole lineup, all the connected around, ringing. Yeah, that's crazy. But those were the days, but $50.
$50 now. Well, $100 now. I mean, like I said, now it's gonna go to $100. There was some barber that was on social media saying now that, you know, that the haircut was like, you know, we giving you an experience, we giving you confidence to go out into the world now.
Gassing it.
Why it should be $50? It should be $100.
Gassing it.
But like I said, some places people I tell you what though, y'all think I'm tripping. Go to Atlanta and get your hair cut in the mall and see what it costs.
I'm not, first of all, I'm not at the mall. Nah.
Yeah, who goes to the mall?
I know it's nice in the mall, but nah.
See, you get a clean, you get it all the way off. You get it all the way.
I ain't gonna wild disrespectful. Because I ain't gonna wild disrespectful, yo.
You get it all the way off.
Wild disrespectful, yo. You said it so nonchalant. Like, yeah, oh nah, you get it all the way off.
Yeah, you get it all the way off. You go to the mall. I know, man.
They still want $100.
I don't care.
How you want it, home, cuz? You want to clean everything off the way you got it?
Yeah, see?
They're gonna, for you, cuz, I'm going to do it for 80. You doing me a favor? Yeah. Shit.
But nah, man.
I'm not paying everybody to clean everything.
You didn't, I mean,
you just
I do that shit
so you weren't aware of those prices?
Who, me?
Yeah, of the.
Nah.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, you're not. It's OD right now.
I was a $40 guy.
40 for a haircut?
That was
that was still
and that was with the tip.
Hell yeah.
That was still high though,
yeah,
man.
that was the tip.
And that was before it was $40 for a haircut though.
Yeah.
You were doing your due diligence and giving the tip, so you were giving your 20%. I get that, but it's like I said,
I don't even remember 20. They like skipped that shit.
I remember the 20 for a little minute.
I don't remember
when
that.
it was 20, I was giving 10.
Yeah, they skipped 20, went to 30.
I'm telling you, I don't remember $20, man.
Cut.
I remember 8, 9, 30, 40 and up, 50. Yeah,
I will say this: when I was going to Jamie, it was $20. You know, and I will say that I will give a shout out to him too because I remember it was times when I ain't had no money to get my hair cut. He would cut my hair.
Yeah, I heard them stories. Shout out Jamie. Heard them stories a lot.
Until I could bring him the money back. I mean,
when he was right here,
Fairfield.
Yeah, Fairfield. Oh man,
he was blessing everybody.
Yeah,
come back tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
thanks for whatever.
But you know what's so sad? It's a lot of people that didn't come back.
Yeah, he said that.
A lot of people that did not pay their dues, man. You know.
When he moved around,
I can remember being. I can remember being in a cat camp there. He had done got, I think, and you can quote me if I'm wrong. He had got like 2 haircuts back to back and didn't pay the man, right? He go to the other barber.
Wow. That's in the shop?
That's in the shop.
You lying.
Swear to God.
Get your ass out.
Seen him multiple times.
Nah. What?
Seen him multiple times.
Nah, we wouldn't let him come in there. We're not doing that. Mm-mm. But nah, shout out to Jamie, because Jamie, I remember when he came around, that shit was
pioneer. It was a pioneer.
Because especially when he moved across the street, it was some reason, it just seemed like something, like, oh shit, okay, hold on. Okay. Everybody had to go.
And when he bought his own spot?
Yeah,
he was renting it
right by Tim.
Yeah, that's when he bought his spot.
Yeah.
Like I said, for a lot of years, man, I mean, he definitely looked out for me. I had a job. I mean, I could never get one time I had a job interview. I was like, man, look, man, I'm trying to get a job, man. I need a haircut, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this. Now, you didn't get no. You ain't
no. Hey, you're not going to the wall like that.
You didn't get the pick. Yeah, you didn't get the pick.
You gonna get what I give you.
I'm gonna clean you up. I'm gonna take you up real nice.
Nah.
And when you get straight, come on back and see me. You know.
So
what
let
I'm
me get the number 6.
No 6.
No, you getting the freestyle. Yeah, however this shit come out, you gonna get on.
Boy cut.
No, nigga, you see that dark and lovely poster?
Yeah. Look at on finger wave this shit.
That's what the fuck you getting right there.
I used to be looking at it. Yo, I used to be in barbershops like, I wonder how much of this shit these really can do if you can do a number 19 for real. I be looking at the customer like, they can't do this shit. Cause that shit look mad hard. I don't think people imagine going to a bar and be like, yeah, let me get the number 26. Like,
I can't do 26.
Look, I don't got the blade for that.
Let me get a 14.
I can't do 14.
Listen, I can do 9, 12, and 13. That's about it today.
Oh, nigga, you get 1 through 5.
Yo, that's funny.
Look at that shit up there. Look at that dark color we posted.
We tell them what
you get 1 through 5.
Well, take the rest of that shit down and just put those 5 up there because you got people hopes up here. You with your mate like, yo, I think I'm gonna get the number 17 though. Yeah, I think like nah, you not. You look around the room like there's no skilled barber in here that can do that. I know.
You know for a fact. I saw you did my homeboy here the other day. You fucked him up. You pushed this shit all the way back. So I know I can't get that.
Hey, yo. I need to be in the comedy sketch. Like, it's like, yo, you know you can't get number 5 cuts on there, right?
Yeah, 1 through 5.
Well, take this shit down, man. Like,
all the other shit that like get more technical as they go past 5.
You walk in there, red X's on the rest of them shits. Like, this shit out of order this month. Next week, we might do this next month.
We got
to hire my man barber. When I hire
you gotta
Julio and them, because we
man, see, man, I ain't got all my
back.
See, man, I ain't got all my clippers here, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't got the blade.
Some of my clippers in the shop right now.
Yeah.
That calls for the straight edge razor.
And I don't. That's on the way. It's on the way.
And we don't
ordered it.
We don't straight razor here.
They go to the magazine. Look, I ordered the joint. Right here. He said, "We'll straight razor here."
We don't straight razor here, bro.
That's funny. Nah,
we don't straight razor here.
Yeah, man. You know, I think I used to love getting lineups in the city. Put me right to sleep. They pull that razor out. Single razor and do that shit by hand. Yeah, not with the not with the clippers, but straight razor.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's some cats that's talented with that straight razor, bro. I mean, super talented. Super talented. Yeah. Some of them cats can cut designs in the hair with the straight razor,
my
man.
shit look legit. I'm like,
them boys ain't. And it's funny because I didn't really pick up on that till I went to the city and got a haircut. And the cat may have used the clipper like twice.
I know.
I mean, he started off with the straight razor.
See?
I mean, I was
like, yo.
Damn, bro.
I told you, man.
He's bad.
See, taking it all
off.
man.
This is when I wore hair, though.
He said when I wore hair.
You be getting it all.
And I don't have, and people think, oh man, your hair is bald. No, I don't have pattern baldness.
I do.
My hair is just super white, so I keep it cut all
the
way
why?
off. Yeah.
You're bugging.
Look, cause it's this color.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it, like Santa Claus.
Like Santa Claus, yeah.
Yeah.
That look like the Centerlese people. They pay dark.
Yeah, the same way.
Fucking white
mother hair, great hair.
Hell yeah, that's crazy.
Black as hair with white hair.
Okay.
And white good hair too. Not that ain't no naps now.
They're like, who's breaking this joint?
They got that Indian in them, you know. Ain't no Indian in me, man. Ain't nothing but malt liquor.
I'm about to say,
ain't nothing but malt liquor and 2 joints mixed with me. Yeah, I'm black all the time. Ain't like some of these other cats. Ain't no Native American. I'm a Cherokee.
You something, goddammit.
You gotta.
Damn Cherokee, nigga, you a nigga. They cut you off. I don't know what happened.
Brother, you know niggas is the real fucking Cherokee.
Yeah, man, that's a real Cherokee, man. Everybody Cherokee.
I listen, I understand these things. Yeah. I do, brother. I know. And I tell anybody else, when people were here before, since 1864, even before that. Yeah. And as my grandmother always told us, yes, there were boats that came. Mm-hmm. We were not those people, though. No, yes, other people came, and we didn't even understand the dialect they were speaking. Some of them we didn't know those people. They were here for a little while. They were staying over here. A boat would come, take them, pick up, and leave. But we were here. We've been here, and I can't explain. You know,
that's why your ass is Indian, because we are the natives.
We are the natives. Yeah. So
yeah.
When you tell white folks, they be like, "Are you serious?"
Blasphemy.
We didn't come on here on no boat. Everybody, listen here.
You see the Joe Rogan show?
Not even that. I mean, if you really, really think about it, do the math, man, of how long it took them to sail across, and to have that many people. Do you realize if you did that, man, nobody would survive?
That's what Hotep said.
Nobody would survive.
Nobody does business like that.
You wouldn't survive.
We was here. They said under 13,000. under that. Not no millions. It's under. It's not even 13,000.
Where you gonna fit 500,000 people out on one boat?
Oh, boy, should have
Wooden boat.
Wooden boat.
A wooden boat with no food.
And they said where they was traveling through the joints, they said, man, that shit wouldn't survive.
Man, we would have crashed that boat, man.
A wooden boat?
Nobody, man.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you telling me the natives, it derives from shit like that. Like nah,
Natives tell you think, damn, you right. And then when they said if it was a boat, it wasn't no gigantic boat like they were talking about. You know, it might have been. Hey, look at it. There's 30 niggas on that boat. That's it.
20 odd niggas.
You get what I'm saying? 20 odd.
And you got, like you said, you got 40 whites over there too. And then they said the slave trade was crazy. It wasn't what they told us it was. Yeah. Everybody got motherfucking traded, nigga. Yeah. Everybody.
Arabia, Irish, the Italians, all of them.
They said we was trading niggas too. Sending niggas the fuck off, trading niggas for fucking...
But that was the way of the world back then.
Other thing, yeah.
Capture, conquer, divide. That was the way of the world. It just was.
It just highlighted us. They must have took more of us than anything. Like, you know what?
They ain't take niggas. They ain't take a lot of niggas.
Talking about.
But niggas had the land. Well, black people had the land.
Excuse me.
You know,
very true.
They got tricked.
And how would they get the land if they wasn't already here?
They got tricked off the land, and then they became sharecroppers.
Well, let me tell you something now. Now you gonna go out there and you gonna leave all your property here?
Go on now, get from here.
No. That was the psych. They would psych the mind of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gonna leave the plantation. You gonna go on out there.
Right.
Them people don't know you. They ain't gonna take care of you.
I feed you. I give you sleeps.
But then everybody worked on the plantation.
How you gonna go out there and survive?
Everybody worked on.
This here's your home.
That's why
a lot of all them crops out there. Them was your crops.
You picked them. You picked them. You picked them. Are yours.
I'm just here
to make sure you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, they said a lot of them didn't leave because a lot of them was like, where I'm gonna go?
It was open, as they say, an open prison.
Where I'm gonna go?
I mean, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, everybody worked on the plantation.
Everybody did, yeah.
Everybody.
That was like the factory back in the day.
The black people, the white people, everybody worked. That was the job.
I was the last ones to be there. That's all.
You know.
You got treated some of the worst. Everybody else kind of band together and moved on. We got to be kind of the end of it. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out.
You talk to that Cam.
You know, I just want to give a shout out to all the.
Caucasian?
No, I want to give a shout out to all the deadbeat dads, all the deadbeat moms. Another year is coming by. You've done nothing for your children.
Oh,
God bless you.
You stupid, yo. You say God bless you. Say God bless you.
God bless you. You know, another shout out to. I want to give a shout out to the homosexuals too.
Oh
you know,
God, yo, hey,
you got multiple places to stay, and all you guys are PS5 and 2 pair of Jordans.
Oh,
I could be like you, boy. You bad, boy. And kids in every house.
Listen, I got 3 cribs.
We got 3 cribs.
3 cribs.
With a PS5 in each one.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, that's woo! That's homeboy living rich right there.
Man, like, homosexuals, man.
Damn, I got 3
You can't
cribs.
be mad at them boys, man. I got, man, look here, man. You living off your dick, man. You a bad boy.
And
you better than a porn star.
And that's what them joints want. They want joints like that.
Well, they can control them, see?
Oh, I know, yeah.
You gotta go to work every day. You can't fuck for a living. What homosexuals do. That's what they over there for.
I'll be there when you get off and shit.
Gone.
Nigga in the bed with his toes curl up and shit and pants on and a tank top. You going to work, babe?
Alright, I'll pick you up around 9.
Show up to the job with no gas in the car. Zaza smelling, all the seats laid back.
Same tank top.
She put a full tank in there and she come back and ain't even a quarter tank in there. Where you been at all day? Looking for a job.
Nah, you went to Savannah.
Savannah, they went to Charleston.
Charleston
twice.
They're back on the gas. Shit, that's
they
it.
give all the dope boys a ride to get their packs. So you can smoke for free.
Yeah, just throw me a little 300 each of y'all.
Yo, man, they throw me a little something, cuz, man. We got a full tank. Remember, they ride you wherever you want to go, man.
That's wild.
She's like, oh my God, I love Travares. He's so good to me.
1998 or something.
Yeah.
It's
still going on. Yeah.
What?
Still rolling hard like that. The cat's still rolling hard like that.
It's the control though, like I said, like you said, I mean, I was telling somebody this like maybe last month, like I ain't gonna put it out there, but somebody I used to date, one of my exes, obviously, like years ago. When you see the after effect, you be like, damn. Actually, I was talking to you about this too.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like, no, it's just the fact that sometimes you challenge the person you with to then either be, without you knowing that you challenge them to become better and or meet what you're doing. You're not trying to, but it's just how your character is.
Like, that's who you are.
So then when they don't live up or can't live up or won't try to live up to that, then you see them with somebody, and I hate using the term less than, but you see them with somebody or more less desirable. I can't say that.
Or you know what they say, they're not as ambitious as you are.
That was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Less ambitious.
They're not as ambitious as you are, and that's just, you know, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay to be that way.
But that gives
their speed.
Yeah.
And they content with that.
Get them off the hook.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
perform.
It's contentment, you know?
Yeah, they ain't got.
You don't gotta perform. You can just exist.
I can just be how I am.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
I ain't gotta step it up.
Yeah, because I'm used to riding in third gear.
Right.
And this is where I'm at. My RPMs is all the way up, and I'm in third gear. I don't shift. I ain't got no clutch. This is what I like. Okay. You know.
I idle. I tell people I don't even go 0 to 100. I think I idle at like 65. Just I idle right the fuck there. Like, you know what? Yeah. But nah, man. You know, that's what I heard. You know, this is what we hear up here on Front Office Bosses podcast. Like I told you the other day. You know, ain't nobody gonna make me feel crazy about speaking about nothing up here.
No.
My
Like
experiences,
unfiltered, unadulterated. Yeah. You know, whatever we say, this is what it is. You know, you don't have to agree because everybody. It's just like, hey, my opinion is like an escalator. Everybody has one.
You stupid, Joe.